The creation, third day. Plate number 8 illustrates the creation of the vegetation on the third day of the vision, as seen by Moses compared to the threefold pattern of the tabernacle. In the outer court, plate 8E, we still have inorganic earth impregnated with lifeless or inanimate substance from which the seed of vegetation was formed, sealed or surrounded with the more dense waters beneath the firmament, covering the surface of the earth as compared to the dead sacrifice on the altar and the water in the laver in the outer court of the pattern of the tabernacle. The seed of vegetation on the third day is also definitely compared to the death, burial, and resurrection of Yahshua the Messiah, the true seed of Abraham, of the anthropological kingdom, buried in Joseph's new tomb after his crucifixion and the door thereof sealed with a stone, as the waters covered or sealed the Virgin Mother Earth. The entrance through the door or first veil was shown by the dividing of the waters that covered the earth, gathering them into seas or rivers, permitting the dry land to appear, as compared to the entrance through the first veil into the holy place in the pattern of the tabernacle, and also the rolling away of the stone by the angel that sealed the tomb of the Messiah. The priests were anointed with oil or spirit prior to their entrance into the holy place to perform the services thereof. This is compared with the seed of vegetation being quickened and penetrating the soil thereof on the third day and resurrected. As the vegetation on the third day of the creation was the first fruits, so also does this represent Yahshua the Messiah in his resurrection, being the first fruits. 1 Corinthians 15:20. Being the first fruits of them which slept in the dust of the earth, shown by the opening of the graves after his resurrection, and many of the saints rising and entering on into Jerusalem. Matthew 27:52. As shown in plate 1C, 8C, 31C, or the holy place. The second veil, plate 1B, dividing the holy place from the most holy place, symbolizes the bud concealing and thereafter revealing the division between blossom and fruition in plate 8B. The blossoms on the same veil compares to the angelic figures woven on the second veil in the pattern of the tabernacle. Plate 1B, and the entrance through or removal of the veil of the flesh of the Messiah in plate 31B, who arose a quickening spirit. This is proven by the rending of the veil in the temple as evidence being the figure of his body in Matthew 27:51. Finally, entering into the most holy place, plate 8A, the vegetation, unerringly controlled in all its operations by the law of spirit, grows into fruition as comparable to the most holy place of the pattern of the tabernacle, wherein we find the law of the Spirit symbolized by the tables of stone in the Ark of the Covenant, which govern the entire body of the children of Israel, from conception to maturity, which represented Yahshua the Messiah, who is a quickening spirit, wherein he has now ascended into heaven and has become the only potentate, King of kings, and ruler of rulers. 1 Timothy 6:15. Thus the evening and the morning were the third day. This is a confirmation of the threefold witness in the earth, as shown in plate 36, which Yahweh hath testified of his Son, Yahshua the Messiah.